Welcome to Gentle Yoga with Christie. We're doing a floor class today. You may need a blanket or blocks. Come into any comfortable position on your heels like I am. You can always be supported by a block, or cross-legged, or simply stretch your legs straight out in front of you. I invite you to put your hands either at your low ribs or wrap your arms around yourself in this healing hug posture. Close your eyes and filter your attention inward, noticing how you're doing today. Focusing on your breath, exhale with me, pull belly to spine, squeeze your stale air from your lungs. And inhale into the low belly. Feel the low ribs widen, bringing the breath into the chest. Exhale, releasing chest, low ribs, abdomen. Again, feel the body being filled with your breath from the bottom to the top. And on your exhale, simply release, relax, and let go. Following your natural breath, this is the yogic 3-part breath. And it helps us breathe in a diaphragmatic manner. Where our hands are placed helps our nervous system relax, and it also helps us feel those low ribs widening, meaning that we are breathing diaphragmatically. Good, one more breath just like this. And on that exhale, release your hands. Our intention today is to feel good in our bodies. Bring your arms out from your side body. Turn this left hand palm face up, and we'll side bend over. As we do this and come back up with an inhale, notice that your side ribs are helping draw you up. Come back to center, inhaling here, right hand palm face up. Exhale over. Inhaling, back to center, and exhale side. So rather than pushing through that right hand, use your muscles to help draw you back up. Good. Inhale to center and exhale over to the side. Good. Coming through center and one more round. This time staying over to the right side. Turn your head and look downward at the floor. And then turn your neck and look underneath your armpit. Come back through center, and an inhale draws the body back up to center. Switch sides. Right hand overhead, holding here, feeling the stretch in that right side body. Look down at the floor, and as you inhale, look up under your armpit, stretching your neck. Come back through center and inhale. Come back to our starting position. Inhaling both arms out this time. And as you exhale, twist to the right, bringing that left hand against that outer right thigh, turning to look behind you. Inhale draws us back through center, and exhale, twist. We're moving through the upper body, which can often get very tense. Good. Lots of tight muscles, and there's the neck and shoulders. Just move and breathe, inhaling up and exhale over. Good. One more time, inhaling, and this time as you exhale, hold to the side, look back behind you, and then turn your head and look over your left shoulder. Surrender your chin to your chest, feeling this delicious stretch in the back of the neck. Awesome. Take a breath there. And then breathe in as you lift the head up, lift arms up. And last time, left side. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, turn to look over your right shoulder, surrendering chin to chest. Good, nice. Lift the head back up, lift the arms up. This time, prayer hands above your head, and then prayer to heart. We're coming off of our seated position and coming onto our back in any way that you'd like to get there. If you'd like to follow me, we'll place our hands behind our thighs, use our abdomen, tone it, and roll down slowly. Good. And stretch your arms overhead, stretch your heels out, getting a nice full body stretch, just like a rubber band. Very good. Now bring your arms down alongside your body. Bend your knees, keeping the feet right under the knees. And we're going to arch and flatten, feeling what the spine feels like today. So imagine your pelvis like a rocking horse, and we're going to tip the tailbone down toward the floor. Feel that low back arch. Exhale, draw navel in to help flatten that low back down so we're not pushing through our feet. Inhale, arches the spine, just noticing what it's like today. And exhale, flatten. Good. A few more rounds. Relax your hands, palm face up. Arching with a nice big inhale into the belly, and exhale as you draw the navel in, flattening low back. You may even notice the head bobbing here. Awesome. Now come back to neutral with your spine. Bring your arms out shoulder height and bring the feet together as if the legs were one leg. We're going to let the knees drop to the right as our head turns to the left. We're mobilizing the spine, inhaling through center, and exhale, knees to the left, head to the right. Inhale through center, and exhale side, moving at your own pace, and just let this feel good in your body. Notice what that whole pelvic feels like as it's tipping side to side. This mobilization of the spine can start very small and then get a little bigger. So just notice what that feels like. Excellent. Now come back through center, and all of us go knees to the right, head to the left. This time bend the left elbow and pull it in toward the spine. So you feel the shoulder blade contract here. And then inhale, knees through center, arms straightens out. Knees to the left, bend right elbow and pinch that right shoulder blade. Inhale, come through center, and exhale. One more round to each side, just like that. Bending the elbow, pinching into that shoulder blade, which can get very, very tight. Last side. Excellent. And come through center. Widen the feet as wide apart as the hips, and sweep the arms down alongside your body. We're going to bend at the elbows, bringing the fingertips up toward the ceiling, and do a little practice again for shoulder blades. Take a big inhale here. As you exhale, make fists press through your elbows and squeeze your shoulder blades. You should feel a lot. Hold that squeeze. Hold it. Hold it, hold it, and then release. Release your hands. Take a breath, and on that exhale, we're going to make fists with the hands, press through the elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades. The chest is lifting up toward the ceiling as we hold this, hold this, hold this. We're engaging the muscles. And now release, relax, soften. Let your arms flop down. Notice what you feel in the back door to the heart, right there at the shoulder blades. Sweep the arms up, right over the chest, and we're going into rope pull. Start with that left hand. reach the left arm up so much so the left shoulder comes off the floor, and then reach the right arm up. It should feel really good. I want you to stay stable in your pelvis so we're not rocking the knees or the pelvis in this one. I want this isolated in that upper thoracic vertebra. Let your head roll with this, and then just pull. Grab your rope and pull. And feel that rocking. It's like a nice little massage with that upper back area. Good. And now let the arms come down alongside the body. We're going to plant the hands and make sure your feet are right underneath your knees, feet hip width, or a little closer in. Either way works. And I want you to press your hands down, palm face down, and feel the back muscles turn on. Those are part of your core stabilizing muscles that will help us move right into bridge pose. So let's start with that rock. So send tailbone down, feel the arch in the low back, and exhale, navel in, flattens the low back. This time we press through the feet, curl the tailbone up, and slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Stay as the hip points come toward the ceiling, stay at the top. Make sure your glutes are engaged and you're pressing evenly into both feet. Take a breath here, and as you exhale, feel between the shoulder blades that you're clicking down one vertebra at a time along the spine, like a string of pearls that's clicking one at a time downward. All right, that should feel really nice. Relax, soften as you get to the bottom. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, press through feet, curl tailbone up, engage the glutes, keep them engaged the whole way. Pause as you get to the top. Switch your attention to your shoulder blade area as you begin to unravel, articulating along the spine. Beautiful. Nice. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, one more on your own. Rock the pelvis, flatten that low back, and peel up. And on this one, I invite you to notice if there's any tight areas along the spine where the muscles have gotten tight. Maybe you go a little more slowly in that area. Great. And when the buttocks comes down, we're going to work a little bit on abs. Keep the hands palm face down alongside your body to stabilize. As we lift the right leg, point the right toe, notice the thighs are balanced here. As you inhale, lower the leg toward the floor. It doesn't have to come all the way down. Flex the foot and then draw it in. We have to use our abs to do this work. Inhaling, pointing the toes and going downward, and then exhale, draw that knee in. Notice how much you're using your abs here. Last one. Inhale down and exhale, draw in. Flatten that foot across the floor and just take a little notice. You might feel a flush of a tension in those muscles at the right side of the pelvis. And then stretch that left leg out at a diagonal, level with the right, and inhale down. The lower you go, the slower you go, the more you're making a difference with your abdomen. Exhale, flex the foot, draw it in. Inhale, point your toe, lowers down, and exhale, draw it in. Good, one more. Point the toes and inhale, going down, and then flex the feet and pull in. Nice job. Lower that down. Draw your knees into your chest and just put your hands right on the shins. This is a delicious stretch. Push the right knee away from you, resisting at the hand. And then push the left knee away from you. And do that a few rounds. And notice how you feel this along the spine, going all the way up to the neck. So breathe, inhaling and exhaling as you push away. Last one, inhale, center, exhale, push away. And then widen your knees as wide apart as, or wider than your body, coming up for happy baby. Holding on to the shin, the ankle, the outside of the foot, or another modification is just to bring your hands behind the thighs. Good. Now as you get in your happy baby, look straight up and even close your eyes and notice, can I take my tailbone down toward the floor? If you do that, great. Take a full breath in. That elongates the space between the vertebrae. And now see if you can rock your baby. The legs will go one way, let the head go the other. Yeah, in opposition, and feel that beautiful kind of massage against the back body. That's opening the fascia, the connective tissue in the back of the body. We can all use that. Good, now come through center, hug the knees in. You can roll to the side to come onto hands and knees, or follow me by putting your hands behind the thighs and rocking up. So we're coming into tabletop. So coming onto your hands and knees, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Sink the belly down, and as you do that, lift your head and tail, tuck your toes under, widen them apart, press through your toes as you're here, flatten your feet, and round up into angry cat pose, push through the tops of your feet. Inhale as you drop your belly down into cow position, and exhale. Flatten the feet and round into angry cat. And just move back and forth a couple more times, just like this, tucking toes under as you come into cow, flattening and pressing as you go into cat. We do this because opening the muscles of the feet can really help release muscles along the spine all the way up to the neck. Good. Last one. Now slip backward. We're going to slip our arms forward. So we're going toward child's pose, but now we're coming forward into snake. We're coming onto our belly. So moving forward in any way that you can come onto your belly. Place your hands down, elbows right under your shoulders. If that's a little rough on your low back, walk your elbows further forward. It'll take the pressure off of the low back. Shift your hips right, left, get a little opening there, then push the pubic bone into the mat. Push through tops of the feet and lift the knees to protect that low back. Can you plant your hands down and draw back isometrically? Again, we're making space between the vertebrae. Exhale with me, and as you inhale, look up, especially with your eyes. Don't overdo your neck. And as you exhale, draw a straight line straight down with your nose, and then tuck chin in. Notice the stretch in the low back. Exhale, draws navel off of the floor, engaging that abdomen. Inhale, come up, look up, and exhale, surrenders the head down, and do that little tuck in with the chin, feeling that stretch in the back of the neck, draw belly off the floor. Lots of engagement here. Knees are still off the floor. Now inhale, relax and soften. We're going to bring our elbows out to the side, making pillows with our hands. Surrender your forehead down onto your arms in a crocodile pose. And from here, we're going to do a little ab work for locust pose. So we're going to prepare. And again, push through the pubic bone, push through the tops of the feet, keep the lower body engaged as you lift that right straight leg. It won't lift very much, but lower it down. Lift it up and lower it down. One more round, lift it up, hold it up, and bob up toward the ceiling. Pop, 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 and then lower down. Nice. Stay engaged with the low body. Lift left straight leg and lower. Lift and lower. One more round, lift and stay lifted, and pulse. 1, 2, 3, lower down, soften, relax. And I'll tell you what we're doing next. We'll use both straight legs and lift the upper body up like this, where the head and the elbows, arms lift upward. Exhale with me. Take an inhale in. And then as you exhale, push through the pubic bone, both straight legs lift, and we're lifting up into our locust. Hold. And lower back down. Surrender, soften all muscle engagement. Let the big toes drop toward one another. Feel the release in that low back and bring some deep, full breaths into the body. Good. Now, lift your head, place your hands beside your breast, wing the elbows into the side of your body, press to hands to the knees and all the way back to child's position. Walk your left hand off of your mat here and then stretch the right arm, placing it right on top of that left arm for side child pose. Take a breath into the right lung. Good. And then walk the right hand off of the mat, taking the left hand and engage it right on top. You can let your head rest on one of the arms and take a breath into the left side body. Good. Nice. Now come back through center and come upward. We're going to come onto our bottom here and come back onto our back. So again, notice if you can use your abs to come back slowly and lower down. Feet are in line with the hips. Bring your arms out shoulder height, and we're just going to let the knees windshield wiper to the right and to the left. And I want you to close your eyes and notice if your head wants to follow your knees, or maybe it wants to move in opposition to your knees. Just let yourself move and breathe. Nice. Now coming back through center, sweep your arms down alongside your body, palm face up. And come back to that arch and flatten that we started this practice with. Arch by sending the tailbone down, and then flatten low back. And notice if you have any more space along your spine, if you feel a little freer, a little more open, a little more grounded. Good. And then come back through center. I invite you to take your hands either to your low rib or wrap around just like we started class. Close your eyes. Adjust yourself so you're comfortable. You can walk one leg away or keep them in knees bent, relaxation pose. Good. Exhale with me. And inhale, feel the breath enter your body, belly, ribs, chest. As you exhale, release downward, following that breath down all the way to the floor of the pelvis. Feel the body being filled up with the breath on the inhale and releasing that breath on the exhale. One more full breath, shoulders relaxed. Feel your collarbones sink deep within your hip bones. And relax your arms as you draw your attention down to your feet. Fully embodied presence. I'm inviting your attention into your heart space. Wishing you deep peace, my friends. Thank you for practicing with me today.